Welcome, everybody, to the Artificially Smart Marketing Podcast, where we explore the exciting world of artificial intelligence and its impact on marketing. Every week, we feature in-depth conversations with industry leaders, technology experts, and marketing professionals. Our guests share their insights and experiences on how AI is transforming marketing and providing businesses with a competitive edge, keeping you up to date on the latest trends and best practices in AI-powered marketing. Now, whether you're new to the world of AI or an experienced professional, the Artificially Smart Marketing Podcast is the perfect place to learn about the latest advancements and how they can be applied to your business. Join us each week, and now let's explore the intersection of AI and marketing together. Good morning, everybody. My name is Matthew Maniac, the co-host of the Artificially Smart Marketing Podcast, here with Tony Aponte. How you doing this morning, Tony? Long time no see.
Good morning, everybody. How we doing?
Awesome. So we coming off of last week's episode, we've got some really exciting things that we want to cover. And if you tuned in last week, we kind of started delving into the importance and how AI-powered chat systems are going to really start impacting people in all industries, but obviously specifically marketing. And we kind of delved into a little bit on what those systems are and how they can be applied to business. But today, we're going to be delving deeper into conversational AI for small businesses and how that actually impacts and is currently transforming the customer journey. So first, before we dive really any deeper into that, we need to really understand what is conversational AI. And that is basically how AI is integrated into these chat systems to speak with and engage with customers across your platform. So if you tuned in last week and over the past couple of episodes, we've mentioned AI-powered chatbots, right? So, I mean, for those of you that might be new, Tony, what is an AI-powered chatbot and how does it differ from our conventional chatbots that we're used to seeing?
Yeah, so there's a big difference, right? You got your typical web chat bots, the ones that are pre-canned, right? There, you literally go in and you program them to just have a specific response based on different questions that you've already set up, right? And so it's more the chatbot prompts you to the next step by the questions that they ask. Uh, and so it's great for like the intro to a website, but it doesn't really get into really what it is that prospect or that website visitor is looking for. Whereas conversational AI is a lot more fluid. It's conversational AI chatbots are literally trained on what your business is, and it keeps learning every day. It keeps learning every day based on the conversation that it has with your website visitors. So if a website visitor comes to your website today and asks a question that it wasn't really informed with, tomorrow it will know the answer. And so it's always evolving as the more use it gets from the website traffic, and it's literally based and trained on your company, your products, your services, whatever it is that it's on your website. And so it's able to actually literally create a conversation with you as if you're speaking with a human being.
Right. And I think for those that might be kind of confused on how that or need more clarity on how that actually looks, think of it as a chat GPT system or a chat GPT integration in a way to like personalize to your business. So when we speak with chat GPT and we interact with chat GPT, it gives us a conversational response back. And what this does is ChatGPT as a whole is trained up on hundreds and hundreds of thousands of data points, right? And so what these chatbots do, these AI-powered chatbots do, is it takes kind of that almost that interface of ChatGPT, that customer experience in a sense, and converts that and recontextualizes that into a system that is structured towards your specific business. And kind of a real world application of this could be in the real estate space, right? I do a lot of work with real estate agents in video production. And so I really know that niche, and thinking of it as like, what are some of the most frequently asked questions that as a real estate agent that you get? It's like, okay, thinking, you and I, Tony, we're here in Jacksonville. Why should people move to Duval County? Why should people move to St. Johns County? What's the benefits of for families? What are the schools like? Really kind of getting that local tailored knowledge of of this area, and being able to have a chatbot on the website that is trained up on that data and on, say, on the real estate agent, their experiences, what, and personalize it to them, and then basically being able to have that live on the website 24/7, being ready and able to capture leads, to provide information, and provide value to the visitors of the website. And Tony, I know that you do a lot of work with contractors and builders. Like, what might a good application of a chatbot be for that niche?
So it'd be really interesting because homeowners are always going to have questions that they're going to want to know, depending on the services that they're looking for. So let's just use a remodeler as an example. I'm a homeowner and I'm looking for a bathroom remodeler here in Jacksonville, and I go to the website and I am trying to really decide whether or not you are qualified enough for me to go ahead and set up an appointment for a bid, right? So I'm going to want to communicate with your website, whatever your chat bot is, on how long have you been in business, what are some of the things that I need to know whenever comes to remodeling. Is there anything that I need to do on my end? These are like really deep questions that a homeowner can literally ask, versus just, what's your phone number? What's your email address? What time can we set up? And you know frequently asked questions where literally you can find them on the website, right? So it's because because most homeowners are already going to be quoting at least 3 contractors, right? And so the more information that your website, through that web chat that's powered by AI, can provide that homeowner, the more information that can be provided, the higher likely that prospect is going to hire you because of the entry level, the entrance, the interaction that they had right at the very beginning with you, with your website and your chat. You provided them a much better experience that they're going to want to. You've kind of basically done all the ice breaking, and now by the time that they get ready to have you come in to do an estimate, all the dirty work has already been done. Now you just need to go in there and build on that relationship. And whereas I guarantee your competition is going to have that.
Right, and thinking of it from the standpoint of being able to program these chat systems to speak in a way that is in alignment with the way that you speak, right? So from the customer standpoint, they're going to feel almost as if they've been talking to the same person the whole time, except when they're interacting with the chatbot, they're going to be interacting with the knowledge base of your business. And so, just like you said, right, it's going to get a lot of the front end heavy lifting. So say that you have a 30-minute, say, discovery call with someone that's interacted with the chatbot. Most of their discovery questions are already going to have been answered, and you're going to have that information to work off of. And instead of having to spend 20 minutes on diagnosing the problem, you're already going to be well aware of what the problem is. So that way you can come prepared and more or less have a diagnosis for that customer pain point, just like that, right? And so it really is going to streamline not only the customer experience, but the business owner's experience, because of that aspect of optimization and time save. And instead of having to spend time again diagnosing the problem, or identifying the problem that's already going to be identified, you're going to be able to spend more time talking about, and discussing the solution, and building further trust and connection with the prospect during that conversation or during that call. So yeah, and I mean, looking at these tools, right? There's obviously going to be some challenges and some concerns that our viewers are probably thinking are going to pop up, right? Because it's technology, it's not perfect, but at the end of the day, we've kind of mentioned this before. It's how you're using it and how you strive to implement it, right? And I know I've said it before, and in every conversation that I have about prompt engineering and about I always push the concept of the AI is only as good as you prompt it, and that really kind of doubles up here in the sense of your AI is only going to be as good as the information that you provide it, right? And so, how can we provide these chatbots with information? And that is having a content populated website, right? So Tony, kind of talk to me about how the difference in how your website functions and how a populated website versus a non-populated website is going to behave when integrating a chatbot system.
Yeah, so I'll use an illustration just to kind of help really get the message across. I imagine that you're on a 30-foot teak boat, for you're getting ready to go wakeboarding, right? But you can't go wakeboarding because it's got a troll motor on it, right? So that means that you're trying to power a boat with nothing, and that's literally how it works with the website. If you're trying to power your AI chatbot from your website, but your website has no content, it's not going to work, right? It feeds off the content base that you've already built on your website. So if you have a website that has 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 pages, it's going to work because now it's got content that it can pull from. And obviously, the more you build on that content, the better that interaction is going to be with your website visitors. If you've got nothing but a 5-page website that's all images, that your text to image ratio is like ridiculous. We have hardly any text, but yet images, because I know there's a lot of you out there like that, and it's just nothing but images. It's not going to work. So understand that in order for technology like this to work for you, you've got to make sure that your foundation is built properly in order for it to give you the return on it that you're looking for. And so, and obviously, that's some of the areas that we help, small businesses, is to make sure that whenever we get ready to implement that strategy, you're ready for it. So, but yeah, so that's about the best I could do it. Don't go
Yeah.
wakeboard, slow motor.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, and kind of along those same lines too, right? Is it's when we're talking about populating a website with content that's meaningful and valuable to the viewers and to the people that are visiting your website. We're not just talking about it from the standpoint of giving the AI chatbot something to work with, that because that's also going to benefit you from an SEO side of things, right? Like it serves a dual purpose, right? And so there's a greater strategy that you can implement with these tools and these systems. It's not meant to be a one stop or a one size fits all. It's not meant to be a one stop application, right? It's one piece of the puzzle, right, of your SEO, your email marketing, and lead magnets and all that, right? So there's a much bigger picture that you need to think of this in the context of, right? And so,
Yep.
like, we're also not saying that these chatbots are going to replace the sales call, right? They can be used to provide information and education to your website visitors, but you're still going to need to maintain that human touch during these interactions, right? Because at the end of the day, they're doing business, or they're choosing to do business with you. They're not choosing to do business with a chatbot yet. I mean, I think down the road, I think that there's going to be the technology is moving in that direction, but I think as of right now, still being able to have that human touch in those conversations is going to be very important to handling the close of business. Because I mean, yeah, we're like the chatbots are going to be designed as of right now to use as a lead nurture kind of system, to then I'll have you be able to get that call scheduled with them. I mean, is that kind of what you're seeing on your side as well, Tony?
Yeah, for sure. With technology, it's going to evolve, and I can already see this, happening here soon. Because especially with chatbots, if whenever you get to, and I say this more specifically for like the retail side, the e-com. Unfortunately, I think it's going to literally be able to take away the sales guy, and it's because if a customer prospect comes to an e-com website and they're looking for a specific product and they're able to interact with that chatbot, that chatbot's going to be able to recommend them the product that they're looking for, and they'll be able to buy right straight from it, right? So depending on the different industries, it's going to affect them completely different. But it's going to be interesting as to where this really evolves. But it's and you know, and we talk about this. It's one of those things that you just don't want to be sitting on the sidelines right now watching, because it's gonna pass you by, and all your competitors are going to pass you by and leave you in the dust.
Yeah, and that's not what we want. We are here to help outfit you guys and gals. We are here to help guide you guys through this rapidly evolving industry and tech space, right? Because I mean, you and I, Tony, we're deep in this, right? And we are seeing almost daily, right, that there's a new tool, a new thing, like a new trend. Like this is like the social media boom on steroids, right?
Yeah.
Like it's almost dizzying at times, but that's why we do it, right? Is to be able to make sure that the people that we're working with, and that you guys that are tuning in to this podcast every week have the knowledge that you need to succeed in this rapidly evolving AI space. And so I mean, as always, if you guys have questions, if you guys want to learn more, or if you guys want to have a call and dive in and see how this technology can really benefit you, shoot us a message, shoot us an email, podcast at noblevisionai.com. Or again, feel free to visit us on our website, noblevisionai.com. We're here to answer your questions. We're here to help. So yeah, I mean, definitely a lot of great information, a lot of great elements covered in today's episode. Chatbots are evolving very quickly, right? And as we've seen, these AI chatbots are going to really be able to take that customer interaction to the next level in your lead process, or in your lead nurture, lead gen process. So I mean, again, Tony, like what would you say is one key takeaway that our viewers should have when it comes to these chatbots today?
So chatbots, AI chatbots are definitely going to help you make more sales. At the end of the day, that's exactly what it's going to do. That's what it's for. It's going to give your prospects a much better customer experience, and a better customer experience usually translates into more sales.
Yep, it's going to be more personalized, more specific to you, right? Because again, just like we said before, current modern chatbots are one-two interactions, not very conversational and really able to delve into the questions that your customers and website visitors have. So again, it's going to be very important to start looking at ways to integrate these systems into your business to improve your customer value journey and improve those customer interactions.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you know, and it's like, and just to kind of put the exclamation point on it, and Matthew, I may need you to refresh my memories to what it was, but whenever ChatGPT launched in November, how many users within 5 days jumped on ChatGPT?
I forget the number, but it was less than Threads. I can tell you that much.
Well, it was like within 5 days, the user count. Oh, so yeah, so it was in just 6 days, it got 500,000 downloads in 6 days. So yeah, so it's definitely something that the speed is there. It's moving at lightning speed, and this is one of those things that if you have the ability to keep up with it and integrate it into your business, the return on it is going to be there within a year, you know, less than a year, with some of the things that's taking place now, that you're going to be able to really integrate into your business. So again, like you've heard me say this, it's exciting times. It's going to be really interesting to see what this time next year, what's going on.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, all right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of the Artificially Smart Marketing Podcast. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow us on social media. You know what to do. We're all marketers. We know how it goes.
Do it.
um, awesome, awesome. Well, we will see you guys in next week's episode. And for now, have a great rest of your week.
Take care, guys.